What's going on, everybody? Welcome back for another episode. You know where you are. Talking time in a six, baby. We back and we here for another episode. Happy Easter 2024. Today, I ain't gonna hesitate. We're gonna jump right into this Easter video, and I'm gonna let you guys know what it's like in jail around Easter time and around holidays. And I'm gonna show you guys some things that I accumulated while I was in jail and some things that you do get during like Easter and Christmas and stuff like that, or even when the chaplain comes around. Say you're in the hole and you don't have nothing to read because they take everything from you. You're on loss of all privileges, lope, and next thing you know, you see the chaplain walk by, or you hear the chaplains come in. So you say, "I want to see the chaplain." It might take a week for him to come. It might take 2 weeks. Next thing you know, chaplain comes, you ask him, "Hey, can I get something to read?" You get a Bible. That's how you get the Bible. That's how you get a Bible. Okay, when you're on the unit, a lot of times, chaplain, Salvation Army come around, give you a little red book like this. So this is exactly what they look like. This is my exact ones from the in there. Okay, so they give you a little red book like this with a little red address book. Okay, okay, stuff like that. King James version. Okay, that's hard to get. The King James version's hard to find. Okay, so they give you like say books sort of like this. You read through them, and it's like mailed in correspondence. Okay, this is how you get like a King James version leather Bible with your name on it engraved. Okay, I had one of those, and I ended up it got left behind one time when I got sent to the hole, and it just ended up getting lost and stuff like that. Um, Sometimes you have a great celly on a unit you're on, and all your stuff will get sent to the hole. But if you don't have a good celly, and say you just came out of the hole, and you go to a unit that you don't know nobody on, and you get into another fight because people's talking shit about you, saying, "Oh, yo, yo, yo," because you get in a fight with some dude on the other range. Next thing you know, he sends word over to his homeboy, "Yo, yo, yo, this guy's racist, man. This white boy's racist, bro. This guy's racist." Meanwhile, it had nothing to do with racist, nothing. It had to do with actually them more or less singling me out because I was white and being racist towards me, thinking just because you're white, you're soft, and thinking because you're white, they can take your food. Well, you know what? I ain't having that, and I smashed Buddy in the face with my tray. You know what I mean? So that's why it got into a fight. It got broke up. I went to the hole. I come back from the hole. This is in the west, by the way, west detention. Come back out of the hole, and next thing you know, come onto a range full of like Sri Lankan dudes, and they're like more or less like coming after me as if I'm like the most racist person on earth. Meanwhile, I'm like the total opposite of that. You know what I mean? We got blacks in our family, literally. Like we Irish, but we have a lot of our women who have had babies with Jamaican dudes. So we have a lot of Irish Jamaican in our family. So I'm not gonna act like, oh, this and that third. They were being racist towards me, and I don't care. I'll admit that. But you know what I mean? I grew up around 90% black guys because I'm from the city and we're a minority in the city. Mostly all Vietnamese, Jamaican, African, uh, even I had a lot of friends from Afghanistan. I had a lot of friends from Iran. It's different in Toronto here. In Toronto, we're like the minority. People don't realize that we've let so many people in here that we are like the minority in our own country now. And people on the West Coast or people in the US don't realize that we don't have just two races, Mexican and white, and a bit of blacks. We have every race, okay? We have Chinese, Japanese, Korean. We got Vietnamese. We got Iranians. I had a lot of Iranian friends growing up, friends from Iran. You know what I mean? And we can't just consider all of them terrorists and think everybody from Iran or Afghanistan is a terrorist. That's not no way to look at life. These guys grew up with me. They weren't wearing all the stuff they wear over there. These guys grew up with me wearing same sort of clothes I wear, and these are my homies. Shout out to Ruzbe, Anus, um, Abbas, And one of my best boys that I grew up with that lived with me for years, we both rented a room in the trap house from the time I was 15 to 20. He lived there with me the whole time in the other room beside me. And we are on the rooms both upstairs. His name's Hadi. Okay? He looks like Bruce Lee. We used to call him Bruce because he's built like Bruce Lee, but and he kind of looks like Bruce Lee, but meanwhile, he's from Afghanistan. Okay? But he looks like he's literally like a reincarnation of Bruce Lee. Anyways, so the the correspondence thing, you'll make correspondence if you're bored in there. You want to do something to keep your mind occupied. You can do correspondence through mail. It takes a long time, so you mail it in. Next thing you know, they send it back to you, like all marked. See if you passed. Okay, yeah, I passed. Okay, everything's go on to the next one. I think there's like 4 packages that you have to complete. And then once you're finished all of them, you get like a certificate, and then you get the Bible with your name engraved on it, in a King James Version Bible. So that's actually really cool. That's lit. You know what I'm saying? I think it is, anyways. Um, Now I'm not no Bible thumper or nothing like that, but I do think it's a good thing to believe in some sort of creator, and I do believe that there is one creator for this world, and I do believe that it's God, and I do believe there is a devil. Okay? So that's what I believe. No one has to believe what I do. I'm not like a Bible thumper and this and that, going to church every weekend or this or that. But I do believe that there is a higher power, and he is the creator, because how else on earth would we get here? I know a lot of people go the science route, like my father said that we are all molecules in the water and we came out of the ocean, stuff like that. But that's for another day, another topic, another discussion. Me, I'm not trying to tell you to be a believer in God or this or that. I'm not trying to tell you nothing. I'm just trying to tell you, you know what? Take it into your own self. Do research. I've read the Bible 3 or 4 times, straight front to back. I've read different books in different times. I've read Genesis, Exodus, Leviticus a bunch of times. You um, Basically, you know, how could all those things, like the bloodline. Anyway, I won't get too deep into it, but if you go back and look in the pyramids in Egypt, and you go to like the Holy Quran and even the Jewish Bible, you will see that there's things that in those different ones, they're not all the exact same, but there is things that match up from all three, right? Now that's when I take it and think, okay, now the Quran's not exactly like the Bible, right? So I take knowledge out of the Bible, take knowledge from the Quran, you know what I mean? Because I was you know, interested to learn different people's Bibles. So I actually, you're so bored in there, you got nothing to do. All right, let me start learning the Quran. Let me start learning how to speak Arabic so I can learn how to read the Quran. So, anyways, I won't get into all that, but yeah, at one point in my life, I did try to learn how to speak Arabic. I do know a bunch of words. I do know how to, say a prayer. Um, I could recite the whole prayer. If somebody was with me saying it, I could say it with them. I'm not like someone that can just do it myself. Um, Anyways, I've been, even my one friend was an imam, and I have a bunch of Muslim friends, and I don't think there's anything wrong with anybody having different beliefs. You know what I mean? Everybody can believe in their own thing, and I think that's great. I don't care if you believe in aliens. You know what I mean? If you think aliens brought us to this world and aliens is the higher power, I don't care. I'm not going to judge you. Okay? I don't judge anybody when it comes to that sort of thing. But as you can see, I got Jesus Christ on my neck, right? So I do believe in Jesus Christ, and I do believe in Moses. The only difference is I do not believe that Jesus Christ was like what they say he was in our Bible. I think it's more like the Quran, where Jesus, they believe Jesus was a prophet, just like Moses was a prophet, Abraham was a prophet. These different prophets that had spoke to God, that's what they believe, and they believe that Allah is God. and then you have LE. Anyways, it's a lot. It's a lot to get into, and I don't want to make any mistakes. So we'll scrap it in here at the 10-minute mark. And I think that was a great thing. Everybody have a great Easter. We're cooking chicken, potatoes, and carrots tonight for dinner. Okay. I got the nice fresh bumblebee braid up. And Leslie did it for me. My lovely girlfriend. She's the best. You know, we're having an American slash Canadian Easter. Okay. So I hope each and every one of you liked it. You know, I'm just showing you guys some stuff that I got in there. So that's like what they give you. I just wanted to like let you guys know. And what it's like in there during holidays, it's really depressing. Okay, you know, you can try to make it the best you can with your homies. A lot of times they'll be short staffed on holidays and you'll get locked down. You know, you'll get locked up in your cell early, or you'll be locked down for the whole day or the whole weekend. It all depends. A lot of them will do it on purpose so they won't come to work. So then it's short staffed. Next thing you know, we're on lockdown. So yeah, it's not fun to be in there during holidays. It's not fun to be in there anytime. Okay? So be good. Do not get yourself involved in criminal activity. Okay? Go on the straight and narrow route, and that's the easier way to go about your life because you don't need to do these types of weird things to try to make money or try to go out and sell dope to make money or go try to rob people or hurt people. You can do it nowadays with the means on the internet. There's so many jobs out there nowadays, and there's going to be millions of more jobs getting opened up because of all this new technology. And I know we think AI is taking a lot of our jobs, but as AI takes more and more of our jobs, more and more jobs will open up. People will want to do other things because we won't have to waste our time doing this nonsense jobs that nobody wants to do for minimum wage. The AIs will end up doing all those types of jobs that nobody wants to do. Anyway, we'll get into all these types of discussions. Tell me what kind of discussions you want to get into on lives. We can get into discussions about aliens. We can get into discussions about the USA and the Pentagon, Canadian Pentagon, everywhere. We can get into all kinds of discussions about, do you believe what's going on in Antarctica? Is there something underneath the ice? Is there hidden stuff? All kinds of that stuff going on in the world right now, 2024. Whistleblowers trying to let everybody know what's going on. We can talk about hip hop and what's going on with Puff Daddy and what's going on with all that. Is 50 Cent gonna make a documentary? Surviving P Diddy, or did he do it? We can get into discussions about you know anything. So just let me know, and we'll arrange some lives because I'm gonna be going live soon. I just gotta set a date, and then when I do start going live, I'm gonna just go live pretty much every day from then on. All right, all right. We'll see you in the next. Happy Easter 2024, my viewers and subscribers, LTF gang.